Hi friends, this is Patty from Relatively Refined. I thought in today's video I would share some of my recent thrift store finds and how I incorporate those into a couple of spring tablescapes. So without further ado, let's get into my spring thrift store finds. I'm going to start with what I consider an essential, and these are a set of white plates. If you don't, by the way, if you hear a dog in the background, I have a puppy here who is chewing, so you may hear the occasional squeak toy. But if you have a set of white dishes, you have a really good start on making a really pretty tablescape. And I actually do have a set of 8 Ralph Lauren plain white dishes. And if you've been watching this channel, you know that I'm recently starting to acquire the vintage heritage pattern false graph, which is also sort of a creamy white dish. But I've been having a hard time finding the coordinating plates. And when I do find the vintage false graph dinner plates, they're usually not in very good condition. They have fork marks, and there may be just one. And so it leads me to believe that maybe the dinner plates in that collection don't hold up as well. So I found a set of these, and these are a Mikasa plate. And I think they resemble the false graph in their lines, but these have actually a little bit of more fluting on the edges. And I think they have a nicer glaze, and I think they're gonna just stand up a little bit better. They really provide a great base for any table, and you can add and embellish with salad plates or bread and butter plates. But these will really anchor your table. So I suggest everybody invest in a set of plain white dinner plates. These are in beautiful condition. They have this gorgeous scalloping around them. Again, these are Mikasa, and I found a set of 4 dinner plates for 50 cents each. So they were 4 plates for $2. And these will be the perfect base for a spring table. And in keeping with dishes, I found another set of dishes that I just fell in love with. These are, let's see if you can see the back. I will hold these up to the camera. These are Staffordshire plates. They are in the forget-me-not pattern. They're a green forget-me-not pattern. And they have the most delicate, sweet little flowers around the edge, as you can see. They also have this beautiful scalloping pattern. And again, these are Staffordshire, made in England, and they're the J&G Meakin company. That little touch of green I thought was so beautiful. I also got them in the bread and butter plates. I got a set of 8 dinner plates and 8 bread and butter plates for $2. And they are all in good shape. I think one of them has a little bit of cracking on the bottom. And these will pair perfectly with these to create a really nice spring place setting. But I have also taken one of the bread and butter plates and put it under a cloche with a little nest on it. And again, you can see the green. And I'm not sure if you really get any more spring than that. You get your little blue robin eggs and this beautiful Staffordshire forget-me-not plate. So So there's lots of uses for this size plate. They're great under a cloche, a candle on top, even as a coaster or a trinket dish. And I think I already told you, but those were 8 dinner and 8 bread and butter, so 16 pieces for $2 at the thrift store. The next thing I got was this gorgeous crystal biscuit barrel. It is missing the top, but I'm okay with that because I'm going to use it to put flowers in or candy. And when I walked in the thrift store, there's always a lot of cut glass, but crystal really stands out. It just is clearer than anything else, and it caught my eye immediately, and I went to it. I thought maybe it was Waterford. Let me just hold it up. I thought it was maybe Waterford, but I could not find the acid mark on the bottom to indicate that it is Waterford. It does have the 16-point star or pattern on the bottom, starburst on the bottom, but no etching, no acid mark to show that it is Waterford. So I think this is Gorham crystal, which is a beautiful crystal, and the sheer weight of this alone lets you know that it is high end. So regardless of the manufacturer, I have a gorgeous piece which will be so pretty with flowers in it. You'll see this on my spring table with some blue hydrangeas in it. I also thought this would be so gorgeous with pastel eggs in it, or to put serving utensils in on our Easter table. So this will get a lot of use, and like I said, I'm okay that it's missing the lid because I'm using it more as a vessel. And this was $3.99, which was an absolute steal at the thrift store. And along with the glassware, this is a little dish, these little glass divided dishes. I know all our grandparents had these, and maybe some of our parents had them growing up. And I just can't leave them behind because they're actually really useful. This little guy was 50 cents, and the reason I got it wasn't just because I loved it. I love the scalloped edges. I love the gold rim. This is just like American cut glass. But there were 2 of them, 2 identical, and whenever I find something in a set, it's always more tempting because I have a thing with symmetry, so anything in a set I prefer. So this is divided in half, and it's small. You could use this on your bar with some lemon slices. I have over here, I'll show you, the other one, and I just put a couple of different little small cookies and little chocolate squares in these, and these would be a great little tea time snack. So these have a lot of uses on your spring table. You could certainly put little candies, little lemon slices for drinks or iced tea. You can put little candies or cookies like I have done. But for 50 cents each, I think these dishes are so cute and sweet, and I know I can put them to good use on my Easter table. And also for my Easter table, I picked this up. This is just a cut glass pitcher. You'll see these, they're just ubiquitous at thrift stores. This was 50 cents. And I bought this because we do an Easter brunch, and I intend to put syrup in these. And I'd like to get one more so I can put one at each end. And it just looks great with the little Vermont maple syrup in that. And that will be perfect for our Easter brunch table. And this was 50 cents. Like I said, these are ubiquitous. You will see these almost guaranteed at every thrift store you go in. And finally, I wanted to showcase some linens that I purchased at the thrift store. Typically, my thrift store does not have the best linens, and I was actually really pleased when I saw these because this color It really caught my eye. It is just the sweetest blue. I tried to match my shirt to it, but this is more periwinkle and this is a more blue. But I saw these and they were all rolled up with tape around them, and it said 10 napkins for $1. So I grabbed them, and when I got them home, I discovered it was actually 8 napkins and a table runner. So that was great. Now I'm going to show you some of the detail on this. This has, oh sorry, this lighting is poor. Beautiful white embroidery along the edges. These are very, very delicate. The table runner is petite. Again, it has that beautiful white embroidery along the edge, as you can see. And it's just a perfect layering piece. You put this over a white tablecloth and put these on the table and with some napkin rings or folded nicely, and you have a beautiful Easter look. So I also purchased these sweet porcelain napkin rings, which I thought would be perfect for a spring or Easter table. There were 10 of them in here for $1. And they have, I like them for a couple reasons. One, they're oval, which is a nice shape. And they're just plain white porcelain, but they have a really cute little design on the edge, which I just thought reminded me of a basket weave or some sort of basket design. So I thought it was a really great piece for Easter. And how pretty is it with this lovely light blue napkins and table runner. So again, if you set your table with a white tablecloth and layer it with this pretty blue table runner and these gorgeous blue linen napkins, along with these white napkin rings, you have a really pretty table setting. And again, these were 10 for $1. So for very little money, you have a beautiful Easter or spring table.
This is Patty from Relatively Refined. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll consider subscribing to our channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll know when our next video drops. Bye!